What's going on, guys? Okay, so I am here to talk about the SmackDown Superstar Shakeup. As many of you know, a day ago I did the Raw one, the Raw Superstar Shakeup, and now I'm going to talk about the SmackDown Superstar Shakeup. This I felt was a little bit better than Raw because of the fact that there were wrestlers who I felt that needed to be on Raw in the first place. Like, uh, Finn Balor, but I'll get to that in a second. Like I said in my Raw review, I'm not going to review SmackDown because I didn't get to see most of it. I did see the main event, which was the New Day and Kevin Owens, which, by the way, that whole thing I think is funny, but I think eventually Kevin Owens is going to turn heel and go after the New Day, which I think Kevin Owens is doing really good as a babyface. I really do. I think he's doing good as a babyface because I think it's something different for him. Because, The Miz being a babyface, he's born as a heel, The Miz, I think is great as a heel, but I think he's doing really good as a babyface. Kevin Owens is the same thing. I think Kevin Owens is a great heel, but he's doing really good, or okay good, I don't know if that makes sense, as a babyface. And the fact that he replaced Big E because Big E was injured was so good. And then what I think is going to happen is once Big E comes back, Kevin Owens is going to turn on the New Day. That's just my thing. And then we're going to see Kevin Owens and Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship at some point. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go on with this whole shakeup thing. Finn Balor is on Raw or SmackDown, which I felt like he belonged there in the first place because he's gonna do really good on SmackDown, judging by the match that I saw him with Mustafa Ali. That match was fantastic. I hope that they have another match, a rematch at some point, because that was really good. And I don't know what they're going to do with his demon character. I really don't know, but the demon character is probably going to be a little bit better on SmackDown, I think. But this poses a question. Finn Balor is the Intercontinental Champion. Samoa Joe is United States Champion. Both titles are now on the same brand. You know what I mean? So, is Samoa Joe going to go to Raw with the United States title? Is that what we're going to do? Because they did that before. They did it with Jinder Mahal and, was it The Miz at that time? I think it was The Miz. I'm fairly certain that it was The Miz. Because Jinder Mahal was United States Champion. They moved him over to Raw. And whoever was the Intercontinental Champion at the time, they moved him over to SmackDown. I'm fairly certain it was The Miz. I could be wrong about that. But, yeah, so Finn Balor is on SmackDown now. That's awesome. Then we have Amber Moon. Amber Moon is on SmackDown, which that's a good thing too. She should have been on SmackDown from the very beginning, but again, she was still down in NXT during her feud with I think it was Shayna Baszler. Was it Shayna Baszler? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's who she won the title from. But Amber Moon's on SmackDown. Good job, and it looks like she's gonna team with Bayley. Bayley is on SmackDown too, which, oh my God, oh man, the whole thing going on with Sasha Banks and her, which if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. I'm not going to talk about that, but my goodness, Bayley I think is going to do good on SmackDown. I really do think so. She was good on Raw, and she was phenomenal on NXT, but she's gonna do, I think, good on Raw or on SmackDown. In my opinion. And then we had Paige come out basically Paige was gonna bring a new tag team to, you know, bring. I think you said a dominant tag team or whatever the heck to SmackDown next week, and I think she said that it was going to be new. I think she said something about new champions or something like that, like contenders for the Iconics tag team championships, and she brings out Asuka. What? I thought it was gonna be like Toni Storm. I think that's her name. Is it Toni Storm? I thought she was gonna bring out Shayna Baszler or Jessamine Duke or one of those people. You know, Shayna Baszler being on, you know, SmackDown would have been good, but again, she's the women's champion. But anyway, so Asuka comes out there, and then she announces Asuka's partner, Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane is on SmackDown, which that's a good place for her to be at. I was really scared about Kairi Sane. I wasn't sure what the heck they were going to do with her, but she's on SmackDown now, which to be honest, I wasn't expecting. I was not expecting that, to be fair. But she's on SmackDown now, which good. But I'm a little bit peeved that Io Shirai isn't with her, because don't they have a tag team called the Sky Pirates? Yeah. So, anywho, that's good. You know, Kairi Sane, SmackDown, that's good. Lars Sullivan. This is the weird thing. What brand is he going to end up on? Is he going to end up on SmackDown or on Raw? And a friend of mine and I had a conversation about this, Wrestle Talk TV. He and I had a discussion about this, Wrestle Talk Show TV. He and I both agreed that Lars Sullivan is going to be the Gene Snitsky of WWE. He reminds him of Gene Snitsky. I can see that. And a lot of people have said, and I've seen it on Facebook, a lot of people have said that Lars Sullivan is the new Kane. I don't see that. I see more of Gene Snitsky and Lars Sullivan than I do Kane. Okay? I do see Gene Snitsky more in Lars Sullivan than I do Kane. Okay? Buddy Murphy is on SmackDown. Meh. To be fair, I haven't watched 205 Live. Hasn't really interested me. I mean, there are some really good talents on there, but I just haven't had time to watch 205 Live, and I don't really have the passion to watch it. But from what I understood, Buddy Murphy was a really good cruiserweight champion, from what people have told me. And he lost to Tony Nese, which, meh. Buddy Murphy, I don't know what they're going to do to Buddy Murphy. Part of me wants Alexa Bliss to come to... my Alexa just went off. Anyway. Part of me wants Alexa Bliss to come out there and pretty much be the manager of Buddy Murphy. And I part of me wants that, but I doubt they're going to do it. Because she was their manager before. I don't know if you guys know that, but Blake and Murphy, Alexa Bliss pretty much was the manager of Blake and Murphy. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I'm not sure.
That was my Alexa. Anyway, and then we got, well, first of all, Vince McMahon comes out and announces SmackDown's biggest acquisition, and Elias comes out. And guys, I have said that Elias, I actually called it. I said, you know what? It's going to be Roman Reigns, but Elias comes out there. And Elias doing, his stick or whatever. And then who comes out? Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is out there. So Roman Reigns and Elias are on Raw, or are on SmackDown. And it's going to be a feud between those guys, which is okay. So, in my opinion, the SmackDown Superstar shakeup was okay. It wasn't great. But it was a little bit better than Raw's Superstar shakeup, in my opinion. Again, Roman Reigns does deserve to be on SmackDown. Elias, he deserves it, blah, 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 stuff like that. So, that's my opinion on it. On the SmackDown Superstar shakeup. If you guys have any opinions, please write it down in the comments below. What did you guys think of this Superstar shakeup? Did you like it? What did you think of the Superstar shakeup overall? Please, I would love to hear from you guys. Alright, this is a DMA 11/27/90, and I'm out of here. You guys have a good day, or a good afternoon, or a good night, or good night or good day if you're on the other side of the globe, whatever. Alright, guys. Peace.